there, welcome to Excellent Scholars Academy, and today we'll be looking at direct differentiation. In the previous video, I had introduced to you what differentiation is, and differentiation is a branch under calculus. Okay, so today we'll solve some questions. Okay, so this is the first question we're going to solve, y equals 3. Okay, so now we want to differentiate this. Now, this 3 is not having any variable of x. It's not having any function of x or any other function. It's just a constant. So when you differentiate a constant, what you need to know is when you differentiate a constant, you get 0. So in like manner, if I differentiate 2, I get 0. If I differentiate 1,000, I get 0. If I differentiate 1 million, I get 0. Okay? Okay, so this is the next question we're going to be solving. Y is equal to 5x squared. Okay? So now we want to differentiate this, right? So now, how do we differentiate this? Our dy dx will simply be, use 2 to multiply 5, that gives you 10x. Then subtract 1 from 2, that gives you 1. Okay? So now, x to the power of 1 is still x. So this is going to be our final answer. Okay, so this is the next question we're going to be solving. Y equals to 1 over x. Okay? Now, you can't differentiate this like this. You have to write this in form of indices. Okay? So now, y can also be written as x to the power of minus 1. Okay? Now we can finally differentiate this. So our dy dx is going to be equal to minus 1 times this here. It gives us minus x. Then subtract 1 from this. That gives us minus 2. Minus 1 gives us minus 2. Okay. So now finally our dy dx, our final answer can be written as minus 1 over x squared. Okay. So this is our answer. This is the next question we're going to be solving. Now y is equal to root x. Now, this cannot be differentiated like this directly. You have to write this in form of indices. And this is square root. It can be written as y equals x to the power of 1 over 2. I hope you understand that. Now, we're going to differentiate this. So dy dx is going to be equal to, use the power 1 over 2 to multiply this, becomes 1 over 2x. Now, subtract 1 from 1 over 2, you're going to have minus 1 over 2. Now, finally, because of the negativity in power, this can be splitted into this. 1 over 2 multiplied by, there's a negativity in this power. It can be written as 1 over x to the power of 1 over 2. Okay? So now, multiplying, our dy dx is going to be equal to 1 over 2x to the power of 1 over 2. And finally, don't forget, this can also be written as square root. So our final answer, dy dx, is going to be equal to 1 over 2 root x. And that is our answer. I hope you understand that. Okay, so this is the next question we are going to solve. Y equals 3x squared minus 5x plus 3. Okay, so now I want to differentiate this. So our dy dx is going to be equal to, differentiate this 2 times 3, that gives us 6. Then x, subtract 1 from 2. Subtract 1 from 2, that gives you 1. So x to the power of 1 still gives us x. Differentiate minus 5x or differentiate 5x, you get 5. Because there's an invisible 1 here. So 1 times 5 gives you 5. 1 minus 1 here, x to the power of 1 minus 1. That gives you x to the power of 0. And anything to the power of 0 gives you 1. Okay? That's this. So differentiating minus 5x gives you minus 5. Now if you differentiate 3, 3 is a constant. If you differentiate 3, you are going to get 0. Okay? So that's our answer. Okay, so this is the next question we're going to be solving. If y is equal to 3x to the power of 3 minus 5x squared plus 2, find dy dx at x is equal to 2. Now, what are we going to do here? First of all, we're going to differentiate this. So whatever we get, we're going to substitute x as 2. Okay? So now let's differentiate this. So dy dx is going to be equal to 3 times 3, that gives you 9x. Subtract 1 from 3, that gives you 2. Okay? Now, 2 times 5, that gives you minus 10x. Subtract 1 from this, that gives you 1. X to the power of 1 still gives you x. Differentiate 2, which is a constant, you get 0. So this is our dy dx. But don't forget, they said find dy dx at x is equal to 2. So at x is equal to 2, anywhere we see x in this derivative, which is 9x squared minus 10x, we're going to substitute the value of x as 2. So finally, our dy dx is going to be equal to 9 into the power of 2 to the power of 2 minus 10 into the power of 2. Okay, so now 2 to the power of 2, that's 4. 9 times 4, that gives you 36, minus 10 times 2 gives you 20. Now 36 minus 20 gives you 16 as our answer. So that's our answer. I hope you understand this, okay?